do you want to talk about housing here?
Housing. Ooh. So we're finally getting our apartments.
Hooray, pores!
Wait, was that sarcasm?
Way to go!
They're finally turning auto demolition back on.
Yeah, so...
I didn't realize it was turned off.
Yeah, it's been off since, like, the holiday season, right?
Yeah, it's been off for a while.
The interior, flooring, and ceiling lights of the apartments can all be customized in the same way as the estate halls. However, you cannot enable estate sharing with apartments.
That bothers me.
Ha pores!
Further, they are also not subject to the auto demolition. So,
enjoy your welfare rooms.
Within the mist, you have...
Do you have your own house in Nero?
No, I have a company house.
That is
I'm sitting in our house.
It's a combination of everyone's effort. That wasn't your purchase. This apartment is for one person.
I'm sorry. A combination of everyone's effort. Do you remember how much you donated?
I did $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Wow. Out of like 100.
Wow.
$1 million.
I contributed.
Here's the thing, though. It still says Limit Break Radio on the front.
It
should be Limit Break Radio, except Nika in parentheses.
That can be arranged.
I'm going to buy an apartment, and none of you guys are welcome.
No femros.
No one wants to
fine. Who wants to go to your fucking apartment?
No one wants to go to your rent-controlled property, okay? No one cares. Good job. I hope... Decorate it with a really fancy aquarium. Still, no one will give a fuck.
Oh my gosh! Can we bring back the Gill casinos from 11 and just shout them outside apartments? Make it the biggest slum we can.
Nika's totally gonna throw like a little dinner party, and like Ryuichi's gonna show up. That's it.
Ooh.
Oh,
ouch.
Woof.
Ooh. Ow.
So I like how on the map too, the apartments are just way over to the side there, away from all of like the houses.
Yeah. There's a reason. Put the poor people in a section for themselves.
The mountains in the valley. Yeah.
Go
it's literally across the bridge. Go to the fucking lavender beds.
The slums of Topmast.
the other two are open.
Then at the lavender beds we had the ghetto of Lily Hills. And at the goblet we had the Sultana's breath. Yeah.
Enjoy your projects.
There you go. The projects of the Sultana's breath. An apartment building is available in every ward in the 3 residential districts, with a second apartment building available in each subdivision. Each apartment building also contains a lobby where players can engage in fights. They can sell drugs to each other, exchange food stamps.
Hey, you know what they should do? This is where they should put NPCs to distribute welfare tome gear.
Oh no! I just realized that my house on Balmung is right down the street from the Sultana's.
Oh, you know what?
We're literally the next house down. We're gonna have to move.
Yeah, that just drove your property value down by a lot.
We're not gonna be able to sell that for $1 million gil.
Nope.
Oh, that's terrible.
Nope. Yeah, suddenly you're going to see that all of the plots around that are like right next to the apartments, the projects, they're all going to start becoming abandoned. Like, it's good that
brick houses.
Yeah, right. Like
the windows are all boarded up suddenly.
Overgrown front lawns.
It's a good place for the Fremros to congregate.
God damn it.
Don't worry, guys. Our free company house is almost as far away as you can possibly be from the apartments.
Yeah. There's a we knew. Square Enix told us.
In fact, I bet we could also set up a gate guard just in case.
That's probably a good idea.
Oh my god, we are a gated community now.
Yeah. Okay. Purchasing an apartment. Oh, here it comes. Before purchasing an apartment, you must attain level 50 with at least one class.
Oh, wow.
Furthermore, you must have attained the rank of second lieutenant. And then each apartment building can house up to 90 tenants, with each room costing 500,000 gil. That is $500,000. And players are allowed one apartment per character. It is possible to own both an estate and an apartment.
Yeah, for when you get in a fight with your virtual wife and you have to go sleep in the apartment for the weekend.
Players can place up to 50 furnishings in an apartment. As with free company
honey.
and personal estates, players are able to use all housing-specific features such as flower pots, the orchestrion, the armoire, the crystal bell, summoning bells, and the employ of NPCs.
Except you won't have any room to put all that stuff in there with your 50 furnishings.
But you're going to employ NPCs in your apartment? I feel like
You don't have the money to employ anyone.
No, I just feel like if you're going to, I understand having like servants in a mansion, but if you're like,
Nika, look, if you're going to like abuse the poor and extort them, you're not going to do it yourself.
no, I'm just thinking
You're going to
about
hire drug dealers for yourself to go there and sell things.
They're going to be cramming 12 people into those apartments anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yes. I don't know. Just think about. I just can't imagine like actually having employees in like a 2-room apartment. I just don't see
Well, they're
that.
12-room apartments. That's where you're mistaken.
Now, hang on. Can we just clarify something? If we're creating FF14 canon here, which we are, I'm not disputing that. But if we're creating FF14 canon here, why don't we go back and just say the Sultana's Breath, in comparison, that's like condos. Like that's where if you're gonna buy, that's the good place to buy.
Yeah,
right.
it's named after the Sultana.
That's right.
It's in the windmill.
Yeah. We've got
Yeah, the window's pretty sweet.
exactly.
Oh, good. My
Exactly.
property values won't be so destroyed.
That's right. Yes. So
now the
there we
Lily
go.
beds, on the other hand, like that seems to me like it's sort of like a middle class brothel.
What?
I don't know. That place looks like it was built on the cheap. That place
Yeah.
is coming down on the first stiff breeze.
They're using the wall, the cliff sides as part of the walls.
So it's not coming down. That's a pretty stable fortress. You know, when the housing gets invaded by the Garleans, the people in the apartments will be safe in the hill, and everyone else will be dead.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, one dropped match and that place is coming down.
Well, think about it during rainstorms. That's going to cause mudslides. You're going to have dirt and grime and all kinds of awful stuff
Oh,
coming
God.
into your
yeah,
walls.
that's gonna be.
Imagine the wood swell. Like, it's
Not
going to
the
swell
only
up
thing
against
that's
those
gonna be
rocks and
coming.
break.
And
Carbon
then
monoxide warning.
well, hey, and then the top mast, that's like trailer park. That's it.
At least it's made of concrete.
I mean,
imagine walking into
How
the
is that
office.
trailer
There's the
park?
single
Look how
desk.
fancy. It's made of like white marble. How is that?
yeah,
It's white now.
yeah.
You think you're going to maintain that? Come on.
In 5 years, that is just going to be like stained lime green.
I lived in an apartment complex that was kind of like that, where you pulled up and you were like, "Oh, this is kind of nice," and you walked inside and you're like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, we got to keep the Fenros in there some way.
That's right.
The gate's keeping people in.
That's right.
No, usually gated communities are much safer.
For the people outside.
Yes, we're safe from them. Each apartment building also includes a chocobo stable, which is shared by all tenants. Here, players can train their chocobos, change their color, and also assist in training other tenants' chocobos. So now you can have complete strangers feeding your chocobos.
Yeah, does that mean strangers can like change the color of your chocobo?
Not the. I don't think so.
Not
'cause
the
you can-
color, but they can feed them.
You can because you can train chocobos in free company stables too.
Okay.
You actually get achievements and stuff for feeding other people's chocobos,
So
and
we're
they get
just gonna,
stronger.
just gonna have dozens of rampant chocobos wandering around the
Feral
front yard.
chocobo population.
I mean,
That'll be nice for about 2 months, and then whoever manages the chocobo stables will get fired or quit,
Laid
or
off.
they'll find them smoking crack or something.
Overfeeding the chocobos, now they're obese.
Chubby chocobos everywhere.
abusing the chocobos.
You can have people kidnapping chocobos, and suddenly a fried chocobo place opens up next door.
Oh, no.
Okay, we've taken this a little far.
Okay, new furnishings has been added. All right, now this first picture, what's the furnishing? Is it the rock, the tree, or
Well,
the
it's
leaves
tree.
on the
It's
ground?
tree and the leaves. It's like an autumn tree with leaves that fall on the ground.
Actually, it looks like you can place leaves on the ground wherever you want.
It does look like that.
Yeah.
So
How
now we're going to
exciting.
have
We
Great,
can
now
clean
we
the
all get to-
leaves. We're gonna rake up a pile and run and jump.
All right, Skuro, you're in charge of raking leaves.
and Calcabrina dolls. I can't wait till someone makes a room that is full of nothing but these dolls just staring into your soul.
That's going to be our stream area one day.
We
It's
absolutely
horrifying.
need to get those dolls. Like that is something that we need to have behind us.
Those are going in the Skuro room.
Yes.
They've also added trophies for season 1.
No, they
Lone
added
Wolf
glowing to the
trophy and
trophies.
did they?
Yeah, they put a glow
Oh yeah,
on 'em.
graphical effects have been added. All
pretty
right,
cool.
That's
not bad.
cool. Yeah.
I mean, that way if you walk in the house, they actually stand out.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
three people can look at those and be happy.
It actually draws your eye to them, yeah.
Aquariums have been added.
Look how big that aquarium is. It's so cool.
There are various
pretty-
sizes,
pretty
and
awesome.
you can catch fish, as we mentioned earlier, to put them in there. There's a list of which fish can be caught and put in. When preparing an aquarium for fish, players can choose the type of water to fill the tank with, as well as adding accessories for decorations.
Toilet water.
That's
Yes.
apartments only.
Turlet water. Yeah. There you go.
So yeah, water accessory fish. So some of the stuff that can be put in there: copperfish, tricolored carp, dark bass, blah 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 blah. blah.
But not chubs.
No chubs.
Why can't I
Unless
put my chub in there?
Unless chubs are under the sea
For
water.
Yeah.
blatantly obvious reasons, I think.
That's
Oh,
just
Juxta.
that's abusing animals. That's
Juxta,
why.
you only requested a large aquarium. There's an extra large aquarium.
Oh no!
I didn't even
Send your
realize
large
it.
aquariums to
Large,
Juxta.
extra large.
There's actually a pretty big jump too. 4 fish in the large, 7 fish in the extra large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What's the
humongous.
purpose behind limiting to 1 though? Is it just to control the market or what?
I think they just don't want like everyone's house to be completely filled with
Well, who
aquariums.
cares? That's not up to them.
It's not up to that.
Clearly
If I
is.
want 5
Fair point.
aquariums because I like fish, then god damn it, give me 5 aquariums.
I wonder if it's a
projects have
processing
standards,
thing. Is it a
Nika.
processing thing where they like don't want to have to control the
PS4
fish
limitations.
moving around?
What we need, we should be able to make the walls in our room aquarium walls. That's
Yeah.
what we should be able to do.
That would be awesome.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
That would be awesome.
Floor and ceiling too. Just live in an aquarium. New orchestrion roles have been added. A tooltip has been added to display the title of songs that appear cut off. A playlist function has been added to the orchestrion. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we got. Playback modes. There's play all. There's shuffle. There's repeat. So okay, we now have our media player in the game.
Yep.
The title of the songs you have yet to acquire will now be displayed in the orchestrion list. That's cool.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness for my OCD.
I would like a small request. This was something that was in. I've seen this in other MMO games, but I mean, like they could literally take the UI that they've built for the orchestrion playlist and put like an MP3 an in-client MP3 player using the exact same menu.
That'd be super cool.
That would be awesome. I would be totally into that. But be one less thing that I have to run
But resources.
out of.
But that would be like fourth wall breaking.
Wait, well, it
in-game
wouldn't be
lore?
able to be an MP3 player. It would have to be like a crystal that would echo with the sounds of the music.
Oh my gosh.
What kind of
I hate all of you.
what kind of in-lore reasons would there be for your character to be listening to What Does the Fox Say?
Oh, no. It's, it's a link shell. A link shell that you can hook up to like it's not a radio station. It's like a person on the other end.
Yes, let's just spend 3 months developing this concept instead of anything worthwhile playing.
I am totally down though.
You know, they probably would though.
I know.
Who let the rose out? Who
What?
who let the rose out?
Hey, the Mikote are the animals.
Seriously, who let them out of their fucking gate? Put them back in their gated community.
Papa's not doing his job as gate guard.
At least use them to rake up all these damn leaves.
I like playing in leaves. Thank you.
A list of furnishings that previously would be destroyed when removed no longer do. So thanks, Square Enix. That was always cool.
Good tech.
Yeah, like that was the stupidest thing. Like you move something, you're like, nope, it's gone. Sorry.
Yeah, that was pretty frustrating.
Some new shit has been added to flower pots and seeds that nobody cares about. You can now place materia melders in your estate. That's actually kind of cool.
Yay. That's
Level
good.
6 ethereal wheel stand has been added.
A compact.
Compact one.
Oh.
Instead of
Smaller.
a big giant ass one that takes up so much space, now you have like a little cabinet.
for the projects.
I forget what this does. What does that do again?
It lets you get bigger buffs that you can only
It gives you
get through the wheel.
bonuses to your company buffs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the most important
Oh,
thing.
jeez. Juxta, I swear to God, if I ever log on and see this,
Are you not excited about
I will walk into your room and I will choke you to death.
Kallo, I know you haven't been here in a bit, but last week we covered this.
Yeah, we talked about
And
this.
I'm sorry to tell you that he has full on every intention of having this be
I
what our
think
house
we need
looks
to
like.
kick him from the free
I was going
company.
to say, just remember, I'm actually the one that is free company leader. I
Yeah.
can take all of those permissions away from him.
You're going to have to, because otherwise we're going to have a Choco house.
Yeah.
Chocobo house, Chocobo cottage wall, Chocobo mansion wall. This is fucking ridiculous.
Awesome.
I'm on your side. I'm down.
No.
Are you on my side, Nika?
No.
Well, congratulations. Nika doesn't have any permissions either because she's not even in the fucking free company.
I am and my alt.
You're fucking alt. Get out of here.
The only thing I want of those is the little archway over the way in. That I don't mind.
We
The
can
rest
do
of it's
that.
ridiculous.
It's wonderful.
The archway is the only okay thing, but the gigantic chocobo coming out of the top.
It looks like some Chuck E. Cheese ripoff. Come get Chocobo cheese.
5 nights at free companies.
And just look out over the world on top of a chocobo head.
No, that you know what that is? That's the fried chocobo stand. That's what it is. That makes sense.
God. You're right. In the city that I live in, we have a place called Atomic Chicken that is literally just a building with a humongous plaster chicken sitting on top of it.
So that's going to go up right next to the top mast for the row community.